Hey fam, welcome to Sam. Okay, this is day 2 of how to sing better in 7 days. Yesterday was breathing, and we went through breathing. I had two people who sent me recordings of their before and after, and they both sounded more resonant after they did the breathing, as though they should. Today is going to be exciting. We're working on posture today, and I'm going to give you the warm up I used to do with my choirs. So I'm going to do the full warm up with my choirs, but as we do it, I'm going to demonstrate it in 3 different postures, and it's going to be cool because it'll help me get through this video faster. Um, okay, so the what we're going to be doing is the breathing, but this time I'm going to do and I want you to do the same thing. The reason why I want you to do that is because when you're in the posture, I want you to see how what you do with your towel or your foot or your Wonder Woman pose, how it affects this. If your stays the same, you're probably not doing it right. If you do the posture just right, you'll notice that listen. Did you hear how it increased? What did I do? Listen again. Did you hear it increase? You know why it increased? Because I took my foot and I pushed my foot down. And when I pushed my foot down, it pushed me back. And that engaged my core or whatever. I don't know exactly what happens, but the resonance happens. So when we do these different postures, we're going to be doing things that are going to allow our resonance to increase. All right, so the first posture is we're going to stand up. Our head is erect. Our chest is slightly elevated. Our pelvis is tilted forward. Our knees are slightly bent. And our weight is over the balls of our foot a little bit. And we're going to have a towel in our hands. And we're going to hold the towel slightly in front of us. And we're going to pull on the towel. But we're going to pull using our chest muscles. And we're going to do that with us. All right? Let's do that. We're going to do it 3 times. All right? Ready? Okay. And inhale. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but when I bent my knees a little bit more, when I did that, my hiss increased. So do that on this third one. Bend your knees a little bit more in the hiss. And here, if your hiss increases when you bend your knees a little bit more. And when I bent my knees, I bent it so that my pelvis kind of slid down. Like, I went like this. So my pelvis is like moving forward. Okay, ready? Third one. Wow, that wasn't good. Anyway, so I guess maybe I'm out of breath. I don't know, but I didn't do long. But don't worry about how long you do. Just do it every day. Next posture. One leg is going to be in front of the other. All the other requirements are the same. And in order to engage your core, you can do one of 2 things. You can kind of, one foot, back foot, you can kind of push your legs together this way. Or you could push your front foot down, which makes your body go back. Or you can take your back foot and push it forward, kind of, which will still make you go back. So the idea is that we want to do this. Now, I've also played with moving forward, and that works too. Kind of like moving forward, but you move forward like this. But more on that on the next posture. Okay, so this time we're gonna go ma mi me mo mu on one tone. Ma mi me mo mu. Try not to move your jaw. Ma mi mo mu. And try to keep the vibration and the sound up in this area. Don't try not to let it come out the mouth. I know that sounds weird, but you know, ma mi me mo mu instead of ma mi me mo mu. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but there should be. All right, ready? Next posture. One foot in front of the other. Ma mi me mo mu. Oh, no towel. I don't need a towel now. Ma, ready? Chest up, pelvis tilted, slightly bent, neck erect. Ready? Ma mi me mo mu. 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 Okay, so ma mi me mo mu. So what I noticed is that as I was having a little difficulty, I said, all right, let me engage my core. So let's talk about support real quick before we do the third one. So there's four ways I know how to support. Heavy breath, heavy breath, just expand all the way around and sing. And try to keep yourself expanded. That's one way. Another way is to kind of point your resonance down. So listen, I'm going to say ABC. A, B, C, D, E, F, G with no support. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. No support. Now I'm going to take my intention from my belly button and push down under like a 20, 30 degree angle. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now I'm going to take my sides and let my sides come out and support from my sides. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now I'm going to sing with no support. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now I'm going to sing with my back support. So I'm pushing my back kind of out, letting it expand. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now the back is really interesting. Lily Lehman and a lot of opera singers, Caruso, Pavarotti, they all believed in this back resonance, and it really does work. So your back, around your back, your waist area, right under your ribs, it expands with your air. Not as much as your stomach does, but it does expand. So let's do the last posture, and we're going to sing 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 3, 1 on vowels. Ah. And how do I make my ah sound better? If I mix it with a, so on the yeah. whatever support you want. Round belly, heavy breath, pushing down in the front, engaging the sides, pushing out in the sides, or pushing out in the back, either one you want. We're going to do Wonder Woman pose. So remember, we're going to go, ah. Wonder Woman pose, I got this from Maria Callas. I'm going to send you the link at the bottom of this. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to send it at the bottom of this as a comment. And on YouTube, I'm just going to put the link on it. What she did is she took her elbows and put her hands on her waist, and she kind of pushed her elbows forward, and her chest was hollow, which was weird because if your chest is hollow, you have no air. And one of my vocal teachers said, no, what she did is she put her space in the back. She expanded her back. So her shoulder blades opened up in the back. It's very tricky. And we're going to do ah. And also you're going to notice that at one point I'm going to lean forward. But I'm going to lean forward where my pelvis is actually leading it. It comes from Tai Chi. That's another story. It's not enough. I don't have enough time to explain it here. I might do it in the hacks. Your pelvis is tilted forward, and so when I lean forward, I'm really tucking the bottom of my pelvis, and I'm leading with the bottom of my pelvis. I'm not just leaning forward. I'm taking the bottom of my pelvis, this is my pelvis, taking the bottom of my pelvis, and I'm tilting it forward and letting it lead the motion. So you're leading the motion from the bottom of your pelvis, your coccyx, your tailbone, the bottom of your pelvis, your perineum. That's what you're leading from, all right? So when you see me lean, that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing forward, tilting up with my pelvis and leaning forward. Okay, ready? Switch to E. Lighten up. Lighten up even more. All right, wow. That was good. That was fun. A lot of little points. I'm going to see if I can write some of the points underneath this. But so here's your warm up. It's the s or p, followed by mami me mamu, followed by ah. As you go up higher, once you begin to first notice, it's getting a little hard, lighten up your volume. Lighten up your volume. And we're going to talk about what that does. But lighten up your volume as you go higher. Lighten up your volume. Now, some people talk about getting louder as they get higher. And I'm not arguing with them. That's another school. There's different schools of thought. There's a lot of ways to sing. This is not the only way. I'm just showing you some things that I've learned that work. Okay? So that's it. 15 minutes. A little long, but we had a lot to do and we covered a lot. Please do these with me, all right? This is not a popcorn eating video, right? This is about you getting up and working, all right? All right, see you tomorrow.